I'm still kind of waking up. I was up. I felt tired. So I went and took a nap and slept from 6 to 7 and had a cool dream. Shared that. Um, Coffee's almost gone. Let's take one more sip. Ah, so it's like I have to wake up twice today now. Ooh. All right. Genesis 24, verse 50, right? 50. Then Laban and Bethuel answered and said, the thing comes from the Lord. We cannot speak to you either bad or good. Here is Rebekah before you. Take her and go, and let her be your master's son's wife, as the Lord has spoken. I have a little note in my Bible. It's kind of cool because it's a good reminder for many people. We've got Rebekah, and this is just what I've written down. Rebekah does not consent, most likely because she obviously agreed. Had she already been praying for a godly husband? Meanwhile, she served with zeal. That's what we saw with Rebekah. So it seems like, there's just no question to this idea of marrying Isaac. It sounds like maybe this is an answered prayer for her, that she had wanted a husband. She wanted this thing. She had been praying for something to happen. And she wasn't out finding a husband, was she? She wasn't out spending all this time trying to make her prayers come true. She was just serving with zeal. She was off doing her normal chores. She was off getting water. And then when the opportunity for additional service and ministering to the Lord came before her, she did that with zeal. And then, while she's just trying to serve the Lord, while she's just trying to do what she knows she's called to do, plop there in her lap comes a husband. And I think that's just a big reminder for us, is that, there are things that we want and we want to wait for. But the problem is that I think sometimes people put a little too much emphasis on the waiting rather than just trusting that these things will come in their due time. Meanwhile, I'm going to go on with life and I'm going to serve with zeal. I'm going to do the things God has called me to. And in time, if you remain in prayer and remain in faith and expectation that God will bring these things to you, well, one day they might just come plop in your lap, and it'll be as simple as saying yes. And so I think we all want to see things happen. We all want to see changes take place. We all want to see things, be done. But it's like Jesus talking about waiting for his return. We're supposed to occupy until he returns. The master who has gone away on a journey, and he's given us some talents, and he expects us to get some stuff done with those talents before he returns. That's our job and our calling. And so notice that it was as she was serving that this happened, and it was because she was serving that this happened. Think, her prayer for a husband wouldn't have been answered if she had not only, one, been out participating in her regular service, going out and getting water and doing her regular chores, her regular work. She had a day job. And then, secondly, she wouldn't have gotten her prayers answered if she hadn't stepped through the open door when an opportunity to minister to someone presented itself. And so, whatever it is you're praying for, whatever it is you're wanting to see happen in your life, I would say you need to commit it to prayer, and then you need to be very faithful to the things God has called you to. And then when doors open themselves, present themselves before you, step through them and do those things. You got an opportunity tomorrow, Sunday, to go to church. Go through the open door. Go to church if that's not your norm. And then when you go to church, if you're one of those people where that's just normal everyday Sunday, well, see what you can do while you're at church. Even if it's like the first time ever. Hey, do you need a hand with anything today? Yeah, actually. We have all these things that need to get carried downstairs. Or, yeah, you know what? You want to hang out with me while I'm greeting people? I could use another person. Yeah, why don't you just come or you know what? No, not today. But you know what? Next week we've got this need. And just walking through open doors and being surprised to see what's going to happen. What didn't answer Rebekah's prayers was sitting around waiting. Well, I've been sitting here praying for a husband. I'm praying for a breakthrough. I'm praying to get over this funk. I'm praying for my husband that I'm already married to. I'm praying for my this, and I'm just going to sit here and wait until everything falls into place. No. Stay busy. Stay zealous. Stay active. And trust that God will take care of those things. And quite often, He will use your obedience as a means to answer your prayers. Stay active, stay obedient, stay in the Word, and God will pull things through. I'll see you guys next week online in the morning. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Good to see you, Laura. You too, Diane, and Christina, and everyone else. I'll see you guys around. I'm out of coffee.